Right, good morning. I have a Jimmy bar with me. I'm going to try and get this grid out of the floor here behind the parlour, because it's full of muck and it's stopping the water going away at the end of milking. Also, 6th of January this morning. Yesterday, 5th of January, it was 14 degrees here whilst we were milking at 5 o'clock yesterday morning. This morning it was 4 degrees. 10 degrees difference in 24 hours. Mad. Right. Let's be having you. Oh, that's the way to do it. Stick the engine and pull. Oh yes. Now we've cracked it, boys. Oh, that is snug. I've got to get that back in there a bit. Now there's probably a way to do this that Rob and Richard know that's a lot easier than how I'm trying to do it, but they're not here, so the struggle is real. Also, I need to find the right size shovel for that hole, because that one's too big. Try and leave these the right way round where they went. One more. Oh, this is absolutely caked. Think, Josh. What would an intelligent person do? They wouldn't wash their tools in dirty water. I'm going to clean the rest of the ditch and then come back to that in a minute, I think. This is going to be the problem. This shovel is too wide. That is just pure sand. Right, I'm going to go find a different shovel. And I'm going to chuck it all here on the side for a second. And then I might just jump in the scraper tractor and scrape it out of the way. At least it's not going to get kicked back in there immediately by the cows tonight. But look, that is just thick sand. That's all from just washing these mats down. All the sand that falls off their feet and their teats. Nice. We are on to a winner now. Look at this bad boy. That is perfect. When I go to bed tonight, I'm going to regret having done this because my back will be aching and I won't be able to sleep. But when I wash down later after milking, that'll be the best thing I've ever did. Correspondence on the telephone. So Rob's up in the office doing office work, obviously, and he's just sent me a message saying Mastitis is getting better, even if it doesn't feel like it at times. So 2023 did 30 cases of mastitis. Oh, sorry, we'll go back to 2022, 35 cases. 2023, 30 cases. Cases per 100 cows per year, so as a percent. 2022, somewhere around 10.5. 2023, 8.5. And for 2024, 27 cases, 7.5%. That is not bad. Also, our cell count is around 140 at the moment, which is pretty good. I'm quite happy with how the cows are milking and the cell count and the back scan and everything. So hopefully Rob and Rich are as well. Right, back to shoveling. Right, I've got to try and get this last grid out. That needs to happen. Let's tilt you down. Ah, I see why you're so tight. You're under the lip of the rubber. That's not good. But it's out. How we're going to get that back in, I don't know. There's only one person to blame really for that, and that is that's Charlie, who cut the rubber mats when they went down. Thank you, Charlie. Every day I'm shoveling. I hope you're enjoying the shoveling content as much as I'm enjoying shoveling. Made it to the last one, sports fans. Oh, this is so much better. Right, there's a bit of soup in there, but without a bucket or something. I can't really get that out very well. I don't want to wash it down the drain because that would just run out the drain underneath the parlour. So I'm going to call that good. Oh, my back. Oh. What do you reckon the chances of these grids going back in? Nice and easy are. There, let's clean all the lips. Right, numero uno. Well, that's one in, 5 more to go. I reckon I need a sledgehammer. Catch up when I'm winning. Right, we got there. I did have to use a lump hammer to get some of them in, but it's all done. So I'm gonna go get the scraper, scrape it all away. I've just squeegeed around the edge to make a nice clean edge. So I shouldn't be dragging any of it, or pushing any of it, I should say, back into the drain. Right, good work team. Call that a job well done. Look at these guys enjoying their silage. They've calmed down a bit now. They're used to being inside. I think there was one bulling this morning, but I haven't seen any bulling for a few days, so one odd one's all right. Oh yeah, I've got to clean up some tools here. I've got to put the pressure washer away because I've cleaned the parlour this morning. And then we'll see what else is on. Got to bed up the cows this afternoon, so it's a Monday, so we put fresh sand out. So I might see if Rob will let me have a go, so I can show you guys how we do that. Because normally Rob does it. Right, we've been given the green light this afternoon to do some bedding. So let's get some sand. Oh, there's a pheasant in here. Right, so that one bucket there will do one line of cubicles. That is as hard as it gets. So 6 rows of cubicles, 6 buckets of sand. We'll be down in the lowest gear, so we'll be down in gear 1, and then basically drive to about 1500 RPM, and that's how it works. So I'll just do one row quick so I get used to it again, and then I'll show you what goes on in a minute. There you are guys, nice and simple really. It's not the most complicated thing to do in the world. It just runs off the third service hydraulics, which is down here, and it will only spit left, so you've got to do it going the correct way. You can do it in reverse as you just seen. I like to do it going forwards. I don't do it very often. In fact, this is the first time I've done it since the cows have been housed. I just fancied having a go, so I said to Rob, mind if I do it this afternoon? He said yeah, it's fine. Actually, what he said first was, how dare you make me milk my own cows? And then he said it's fine. But he's checking all the ear tags on the cows this afternoon as they're coming through the parlour, putting in any spares that we have, and writing down any that are missing that we need to order. We've then got to get a bulk tank sample for the vets for IBR. Got to do that tonight. And then in the morning, there's a vet coming to TB test the one IR cow that we had last time we TB tested. Now, is this a stupid place to put a GoPro? Time will tell. So yeah, 1 bucket per row of cubicles. We have 1 Arctic load of sand, so 29 ton, delivered every Monday. And I'm just in first gear on the Manitou here, about 17, well not even that, 1550 revs. So tonight when we kicked the cows out, we just scraped any muck off the beds, didn't pull any fresh stuff back because we're putting fresh stuff in obviously with the machine tonight. And we do this 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday evenings. The camera looks like it is about to fall into the machine, so I do not want to happen, so I'm going to come and rescue you. I've got a tiny bit left in there, I'm going to put right on the end in the corner. But yeah, there's a nice fresh bedlet. Lovely job. It always looks very satisfying after doing the beds, like the night after or the morning after, because all the silver sand is very prominent. Just fill up that corner. I don't know why the cows dig the corners out so much, whether they don't just get filled in as well, I don't know. Rob and Abby are cracking on with milking. It's fresh beds for everyone today, young stock as well. I don't know how much you can see this way. We'll go for it. Might be a bit of a bouncy ride, so I apologise. But you would not believe how heavy that is, that bucket. Probably a couple ton of sand in there. Right, we've got 2 rows left to do. And then Rob is already chasing cows around, so they want the space, really. I took a slightly bigger bucketful this time, so there's a bit more left in there than normal. But we'll fill this end up that's been dug out. These are some techers doing it going backwards. Run the machine out, good. 1 more bucketful. And then we'll let the cows round. That's a more sensible sized bucketful. I don't know how Rob and Rich usually do it, whether they reverse in this door, but I'm going to drive up the other end and come back down, looking the right way. How do people ever manage without telehandlers? They are so manoeuvrable. Just boom it out a bit so we can see what we're doing. Now this side of the shed's always fairly clean because there's no feed fence here. The other side, the opposite side of the shed, they've got a feed fence. So that'll be a bit dirtier, but everywhere gets bedded the same. Don't bed up the crossover. Give the bucket a little juggle as we go. Sometimes it does like to bridge a bit. Get rid of that last little bit in there. That is us empty. No, they picked the cow out. Oh, ear tag. That's what that'll be for. Right, because I am a nice guy, I'll put the grab on for the morning. Oh, that's warm. Unless I've had some oil running through it. Turn the tap. If anyone's wondering, the new Manitou now has 74 hours on it. Put the pipes in. Check it's all locked on, all right? Yes. Oil pipe, I choose you. Trying to upset me. Right, good. Yeah, it's all ready for the wagon in the morning. Right, we'll go and let some cows round. Now this is brilliantly simple. Let's chuck this cone out in the middle of the yard here. Pick up this reeler. Make sure it's tight enough. Hook back on there. That's all that's stopping them going out into the road is a bit of electric wire. They are well trained to it though. Hello cow, you gotta go in there. Come to say hello, haven't you? I know. I have got a cold head. Good job I got my hat. Alright, we now grab another reel. Attach it to this bit of string which acts as a tensioning system. Put that in the ground like so. Open the gate that you're attached to. And then because it's a Monday, the foot bath is set up. I just haven't put the chemical in yet. Wait to do that until now. So it's probably 4 or 5 lines there left to milk. Foot bath done. There go some cows. Great, my magnet is now stuck on there. And that is a Monday afternoon on the farm. Look at this for a bit of branch removal. that has been precariously wedged up against a tree there for a number of weeks. And Rob said, well, let's just go and get rid of it. So I am acting like traffic management. It's wider than the road, Rob. He's only got to get down to the junction and he'll stick it up on the bank, I expect. We could clear this bit of debris. Right, that's done. Anyway, thank you for watching today's video. Give us a thumbs up, that helps a lot. Subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheerio.